Hi. So it is Sunday. Yes, Sunday. It's not Thursday like normal because I have not recorded anything for the past 4 days. So the reason why is Wednesday and Thursday were literally just admin days. So I did get the store stuff up, which I did. So because I was working on starting it Thursday, and then I was to the point where it's like everything was like really like ready to kind of publish. So then I just stopped. I waited till Friday, and then Friday was I started doing that in the morning when I woke up, and then my brother and I went out for like a couple hours. Then we came back, did more admin, and then I was just drawing. So not really anything happened. Saturday, I worked and then came home and did nothing. I literally just kind of played on my phone and watched YouTube. And then I just took a shower, went to the grocery store. So, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. But what I was were these guys, so I got them all done. I also love like all the colors on the page. So they're all ready probably like next weekend or whatever if I decide to kind of start like working on them. But yeah, so we got all my main peeps here, which makes me super happy. Like I do. I love seeing them all together. It makes me excited. So yeah, so I gotta take a picture of this. And of her in the logo. And then maybe him. Oh, I actually gotta take a picture of all these guys, I'm pretty sure. So that way I can kind of work this weekend probably, so we'll see how I feel. I might, at least on Saturday I might, and then Sunday I might do something else, so we'll see. I still have to work though, that's why I'm like, I'll have to see what I want to bring to do things. Yeah, it was funny, because while I was sitting here, I was about to go to bed, and then I was like, wait. I was like, why didn't I just work on this? My little hedgehog Legos, and I was like, bruh, I could have done that. So I think I'm actually going to sit here and do these guys tonight. And then we'll see what I do afterwards. Because I don't know for sure yet. Because I still have to finish my comic page, which I'm probably going to do Wednesday. Which is this, my writer's page. So all I have left to do is I have to color pencil him here and then her leg, but that's going to be for the shorts right there is what that's going to be. Yeah, so I pre-plan everything that when I do these comics and my drawings, I pre-plan what's getting recorded and what's not getting recorded. Honestly, it's easiest with comic panels because I can literally sit there and pick out what panels I want to do over time. So yeah, so I just got those, which honestly I can get done plan. Tomorrow, I know what I'm doing tomorrow. So I'm gonna go ahead and plan out my week for next week because I have like an ongoing list of things that I would like to do between my little side venture and just other general things. So I'm like, I really need to get through that stuff. I don't know if I'll get through all of it next week, but I can at least start getting through some of it. So I'll have to decide what I want to do. And then I will also be working on my side venture Monday and Tuesday. So those 2 days are covered before I have to go into work. And I'll be doing some more stuff for it because right now I have to like educate myself. So I've got books. And then I have like 3 more books coming, which should be here tomorrow. And my dad will have to bring them to work on Tuesday, which is fine. So I don't have those that I can also read. And then also, I kind of had a fun thought. So when I went to Barnes & Noble Wednesday, I got this little like drawing book for dinosaurs, which obviously I draw dinosaurs. So I thought it would be fun to start doing a video series of all these art books I have, which are all under here. Like I have a whole bunch of them, as you can see. Like, yeah, right there. I thought, what if I started making a series where I will draw them, where I'll draw them with how how he explains it with like the circles, which I'm not gonna lie, doing it this way is actually gonna be really difficult for me because I don't draw like that. But I thought it would be fun to kind of draw it their way and then go back and redo it my way, like how I would do it. So I could do the same pose and everything. I don't think I would shade. I'd actually kind of color him in. So maybe like use the colors that he's already got available, I think is what I would do. There's my baby. But I thought that would be kind of a fun little project to try and just do that. Be a cool series. And then another idea I had was working on like a floral series. So I would kind of like pick some flowers and some vegetables and fruits and whatnot and like trees and make a garden scene out of them, but like different types of gardens I thought would be kind of fun. And just probably try and draw plants some more. So I thought that would be interesting. So I'm like, not unless I do have watercolor paper. So I could make that gouache series if I wanted to, because I have a whole bunch of gouache. Maybe. I don't know. Do I want to do that though? Probably not. We'll see. Because I generally do gouache with like acrylic paints is what I like doing it with, just because. Not that it shows up that much, but I feel like when I do that, it kind of gives it like an extra little oomph. Like it kind of helps brighten it up some before I go back in with the pencil. So I'm going to do that. And then I also got to tomorrow plan out my week and figure out the posting situation, because I also have some other posts, like content I want to create and make. Because I was able to put up my entire series of me making the products, which is good. I didn't really do much for me, which I didn't think it would, but I'm just glad that I have something different now on my socials, which is nice. So I'm going to do some more of that. But I'm going to be posting my little hedgehog painting I did, the little spring hog, so he'll go up probably tomorrow or Tuesday. I might make it tomorrow, honestly. Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea to get it off the phone at least. And then next week I'll have the comic page, but then when I get done with that, I'll start working on the next series, which I might go ahead and just do the dinosaur sketch and the floral thing, because up next is supposed to be Cole, who's one of my characters. She was supposed to be up next, but I think I'll switch over to doing that just to provide a little bit something different. And I have some other challenge ideas written down too, so I'll work those in at some point, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to start including that stuff. I think would be good. So I'll start working on that too. And yeah, so that's essentially the art for next week, is those 3 videos. I'll probably only get through 2 of them, but it's better than nothing. I also got to work on ebook stuff, but... Oh, also, I never showed y'all. Last Friday, I got done with what I wanted to do. He's being, like, I don't know what to do about this, so I'll have to figure that out. But he's supposed to be a little stegosaurus, so as you can see, he's kind of coming off the wood circle. So I do have him where he's got his body, the stomach, and the leg, and then his tail, because I like to do long tails, so that's his tail. So obviously I still gotta do the plates and stuff, but this right here is giving me so many issues. So I'm about to glue it on, because I glued him onto the board, but I'm about to put some glue on this, I think. But look at this little baby. He. Obviously, I gotta smooth him out and whatnot, but I'm like, he's not looking too bad. I know this is a little wonky, but I'm like, I could have him kind of walking and stuff. So he's supposed to be reminiscent of, where is he? This little guy. My little cutie series. I'm kind of going based off of that. So yeah, so I was like, that's kind of fun. Obviously, I'm not a sculptor, so I don't know when I'll come back to this at some point, next 5 years. But I will at some point, because I'm probably gonna end up gluing that stegosaurus tail back on, because it's pissing me off. That's why I haven't touched that one, is because I can't get it to stay, and I'm like, what the hell? So I think that's what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna put my little hedgehog Legos together. I'm gonna put them over there on my some bookshelf somewhere. My 15 bookshelves. I might do it. Can I focus? This one, I think I'll probably put it up here, unless I want it up here. So I'll have to see. It'll be over there somewhere. But I'm gonna do that. And then I'm just gonna work on the ebook drawings, I think, for the rest of the night. And that way tomorrow I can focus on getting side venture stuff completed. I think is what I'm gonna do. I think that's a smart thing to do, to be somewhat productive somewhere. So we'll see how much I can show you. I mean, I'll probably show you something tomorrow just to kind of make up for the lack of. That means that this vlog is gonna be probably relatively admin heavy, unfortunately. But I mean, I also might try to, I'm thinking about also trying to redo my stickers at least. I might try to make them look better. But then, oh yeah, I also want to start working on the next designs, but I already have the Demetro done, so he's completed. So I just have to get him kind of practiced on and going. And then I also want to go to Spring Hog and get the Spring Hog up. So I also need to work on his designs too. That'd be good if I can get them done for next weekend, if I can get all this stuff done. Because that way I can work on these guys, and then I can work on the Spring Hog drawings, so that way they're all completed, so that way they're ready to go up whenever I get there. And that way it'll also give me enough time to practice their stuff and get that going, so I think that'd be a good idea. And with the store, I also got those 4 shirts up, which I'm also going to post about those, so maybe I could do that Tuesday. Because I want to make an ad for them as well, just the shirts, just to see what happens. I don't know. So I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. So that's kind of where we're at. So yeah, there's nothing really going on, but so I'm gonna work on that stuff. So I'm excited. I'm so excited. I cannot wait because this will be the first time I actually have Legos hedgehogs. I don't have any, and then that means, and I actually have some saved on Amazon too for one day when I get them. I actually have like, I think it's a hedgehog with like florals in it, like the floral quills. So I want to get that at some point, but I just love. So I was like, he was $13 from Barnes and Nobles, but I was like, I couldn't pass it up. So yeah, I'm gonna do this and watch YouTube. And then that way tomorrow I can hopefully focus and do some stuff. But yeah, I'll definitely get my Notion planned out. And then I'll show you guys at least the Notion. And then that way I can focus on everything else. So hopefully I can actually be productive this week, but we'll see. I don't know yet, so bear with me. Hi, so it's Tuesday night, so as predicted, I had nothing to show because it's all been admin, which is going to be how it is going to be quite a bit now because of my little side venture I'm trying to do. So I'm still going to like do some art stuff, but it's kind of going to take a little bit of the back seat because it's not doing anything for me. I'm not getting rid of it because I did start it for a very particular reason, so it still might take a while for it to get off the ground, but I'm still going to try and work on it, like do like micro improvements to see if that'll help, but it's not the main focus anymore. Because I think my little side venture I'm working on now might actually be better because I feel very excited about this, which is funny because it's something I've never been into, but it's just like, when I was learning about the first, like I got super excited, so I'm like, okay, this might be what I need. So it's gonna be a bit of a balance, but I'll still work on the art stuff on the side, but it's just not going to take precedence at the moment until I can at least get this started. But now for tomorrow, there will be a few things I can do with you tomorrow before I end the vlog. Not that this was super exciting, but there will be something in there. So, because it'll be involving my little art, my products I made, and like write down the improvements I want to make. Probably starting to sketch out the little spring hog, that thing, and then I'll have the shorts of the spring hog painting I did at the very end so you guys can watch that. But there might be maybe one or two more things, but I think that's all I pretty much could do with you guys tomorrow because the rest of it again is just admin. At the moment it's just me researching and typing things on the computer, like it's not anything super exciting. So that's why I'm like, I'm sorry, that's just the way it is for me. But let me show you my little hedgehogs, my little Legos. Look at them. So this is them. Like, they're very small, they're not very big at all, but they're absolutely adorable. And the little toadstool's a heart, but it's so cute. I can't. Like, she's holding a little chocolate, there's a butterfly. But and you can take them off the benches, you can remove the benches. Like, there's actually a little ladybug in between here. But I kept the extra one out just because you couldn't see it very well. But it's adorable. I was like, so worth it. Because I have, like, dinosaur and dragon Legos, but I don't have a hedgehog one. So this is my first one, but there's other ones on Amazon I have saved for future, possibly. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna go to bed soon so I can kind of get up in the morning. Because I'm just staying here tomorrow as usual. The next 2 days while I have off. I'll probably watch stuff while I work. But yeah. And I don't really want to say what I'm doing just yet until I actually do it. Just so it's just easier. But eventually. So I just don't know when. But I'm like, I also have to get this done as quickly as possible at the same time. But it's just like the research and the planning. That's going to be, like, the hardest stage. I mean, obviously actually doing it too, but I don't know, I'll have to wait and see. But it's kind of where I'm at. So, yeah, I'll leave it here for tonight, and then I'll be back in the morning or sometime in the afternoon, and we'll work on a little bit of stuff that I can with you guys. And that'll be it for this vlog. So, kind of back to those boring vlogs, unfortunately, but that's just how it is for me at this time. So, I will see y'all in the morning. Alright, so it's Wednesday afternoon, so I figured we could spend a little bit of time. Like, one of the things I could do with you is go through and kind of change some of the things I'd want to change on my products that I made to make them a little bit better for the future. So I'm thinking maybe Friday I will try to at least fix the stickers. I think, because then by fixing the stickers, which would be these guys, would also fix the magnets, which are just these two. So I'd be at 2-in-1 if I could do it that way, which is probably what will happen. And then I will probably go through and we will do a sketch out of his designs. Because all I've been doing today is notes, which I figured, and then I did my workout this morning, you know, made food, and that's pretty much it. So, but making notes has been taking notes and writing them down and whatnot have been my biggest task for the day, which makes sense. That's what was going to happen. And tomorrow's going to be the same thing, and Friday and all that stuff. So I figured we'll go through that. And then I'm just going to end it here because there's no point in showing you anything else because there's nothing else to show. And then we'll see about tomorrow. But, because then later on, I also need to... Oh, it's over there. I also need to finish my comic page tonight and go ahead and get that video kind of together. So tomorrow I'm thinking I can do the voiceover and then schedule it to post. And then I can start working on like the next video, which is the idea. I keep looking. I'm like, I don't have anything over here. It's all over. I shoved it all over there so I could put stuff here because I just did a little easy, very easy video because I was like, not today. It's after 4 and I'm like, no. So I think the easiest thing with this, so obviously I need to cut out, so for the magnet bookmark, it would be these little lines, whatever the hell this is, so this stuff. And then obviously this didn't cut, so I'm not sure about that one. So I would need to do, I guess, faded lines. I'm also wondering if, because this is like on a very low setting, I just did it on a very quick setting to get something out. If that's what part of the problem is. So fix faded lines, and then the tail cutout. So tail cutout, probably the white border, and then the connector. So probably I'll put push connector over. Yeah, so then the white border is actually, oh, I'm dumb. There is no white border. Oh, I'm stupid. It's from the back. It just looks like it, but no, it's not. But the connector right here, you can see is kind of pushed over some, so I will need it to come this way so it's not like overhanging. I think the width of it is pretty good because that's how wide it is. So yeah, I think it really just needs to get pushed over. Maybe I can make it a tiny bit smaller. I'll put little connector a little smaller. Obviously this will have a laminate on top, but again, I'm not worried about it at the moment. I'll have to wait till I fix it, but because I need to make them better printed off anyway. So I mean, so stickers and magnets. Sorry, I got trash everywhere and it's falling, but what else is new? Okay, so sticker and magnets. So they're kind of the same concept where I need to get rid of whatever this extra border is on both. So I'll just do extra border. And I'm thinking for the magnets, instead of having them die cut, I almost might make them round. I think might look a little nicer because, yeah, it actually might, maybe I'll put round magnets. But everything else about them is fine. Obviously minus the coloring, but that wasn't my choice just for practice. But everything else about it is completely fine. That's why I'm like, stickers will be the easiest thing to fix. All right, so now for the bookmark, obviously cutting. So yeah, definitely the cutting, because that's obviously the most messed up. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, cutting and sizing is what I'll put. Because that's the only thing that like really got messed up on those. So now for my little charms, which are these. Obviously I need to make their little, what do I want to say? I need the attachment smaller. This part could be a little bit smaller because obviously it's like kind of huge compared to what they look like. Also flatten out. And then we have border problem again. I might need to, because everything has a border issue. If it's not because of the, like, I'll have to test it is the problem. I have to, like, you know, do a better quality printing. Because if it's not that, because I have the border, like, the border button applied, whatever that is. So if it's not that, then it's something else, which I'll have to just, I guess, troubleshoot or, like, look up and see if people can kind of explain what that is. Because it does not make me happy. Alright, so, and then for my pins, well, pins and charms are going to be the same thing because they're kind of like bent when I did it, so I have to figure out how I'm going to flatten them out. Because that's why I'm like, so you can kind of see. I also kind of wish that this was clear in the back because it's also, again, it's just a border problem. That's why I'm like, I don't know if it's because the calibration's off, which could be part of the problem, so I'll have to fix that. So now for my notebooks, obviously these are a huge mess. So, oh my gosh. Okay, so these are a huge mess. These are the most messed up. So notebooks would be hole punching. I think his spacing is fairly okay. I might need to nudge him over. I'll put Minnie's nudge to right. Yeah, same thing with this. It needs to be a little nudged over a tiny bit because it's not exactly center. I'll put head and name. Alright, so as for this also, page sizing. And then for this one, his head just needs to be pushed over to the left. Tail. Alright, so the tail and name need to be both pushed to the right. Okay, because the sizing, I'm actually fine with the sizing. Like, I didn't want this to be like super covered, so I think sizing is fine on both of them. It's just, actually, he also needs to be brought down. So pulled down as well. Okay, but sizing wise in general is actually pretty okay. I'm fine with that. But yeah, so he'll just need to get nudged over a little bit for his nose, and then he'll need to get pushed down some to kind of cover up down here. But back here is fine. Again, it just needs to be pushed a little bit this way, and that's like all three of them just need to go that way. This one, he's pretty okay. It's just slightly this way to kind of counteract with this, but I think other than that, it's pretty okay. And then this will need to get pushed over a tiny bit. So now that I have those, because that was something else I just wanted to do so I could work on it. Let me grab my little sketchbook so we can work on the spring hog. Alright, so I got this. So, okay, let's see. So I got spring hog sketches. I know y'all can't really see anything, but hold on, let me see if I can fix. Hopefully it'll be a tiny bit better. Okay. So what I've been doing is we've been doing like a headshot. So just kind of something simple. So I think that's what we'll do. So little headshot. I have been doing, so I got that. I've also been doing, I'm wondering, I don't know if I might not give him that QT style I have. I might just stick with the style he has right now, and then the little really cutesy ones, which are this, like the simple QT, I think is what I'll do. Alright, so then what other... Maybe I could have him rolling around in the flowers, I think, would be a good one. So just a really adorable little, right? And then we have some flowers, I think would be a good extra little design, right? Alright, so now for the super cutesy ones, so obviously his head, which are the most adorable little things ever. So then for his normal pose, so the original pose looks like this. So he's kind of standing. He's a little bit crouched back here, but I was kind of almost having him like sitting like he's kind of getting up, I suppose, you know, kind of walking out of his hole. So that means he's kind of standing with his head turned back to look at these flowers. Because these flowers that I have here, I'll incorporate with this one. And then I'll probably do like little mini versions when I do the little cutie sketch, I think. So there's that, and then just a few of the flowers. And then for his little mini pose will just be this. Oh, I can't. I just love. Oh, look at that. So that's all it kind of goes into when I plan these. And then I'll be working on these probably starting tonight. So yeah, so there we go. Little cutesy ones. But yeah, so I'll probably start working on these tonight after I do the comic page, because I need to get that done. Yeah, and then I can work on these, which hopefully if I'm only doing 5. Oh, you know what? I guess I could do individual flowers too, I suppose, just a few of them. Just the more prominent ones, I suppose, is all I'll do. So probably like 3, because I only have like 3 flower types here, so I'll probably stick with like 3. But okay, so that's 5, so that's 8 stickers, or 8 drawings. It'll be a few stickers, not a whole bunch of them. But I mean, I guess I can make them all sticker too. No. No, I won't do that, never mind. I'll only make 5 of them. The little cutesy ones are not. Again, they'll just be like pins and charms in the front of the little mini sketchbook and stuff. So I think I am just going to work on those, which hopefully between tonight and tomorrow I can get done. Is what I'm hoping for, like throughout the day. Latest Friday, because I would like to, well, I want to take pictures of stuff Friday so I can start working on it Saturday and Sunday. Because since I'm doing more work, like research and whatnot, tomorrow and Friday as well. Because I'm done with it for today, because I did it for several hours today, so I'm pretty good. So we'll just do more of it tomorrow, because I know where I'm going to go. I'm going to do something a little bit different tomorrow, just to kind of get more into what I need to know right now. And then Friday we'll have to see about which direction I want to go, because I might need to look at some of my books some more and like take specific things from those and apply it, so we'll see. Yeah, so that's kind of where we're at. This is really the only most of drawing I've actually done this week, which is great. So, but yeah, so I'm just going to work on the comic tonight, so I'll show that tomorrow when I get done, and then work on these little sketches probably after the comic, so I can make sure I'm getting that completed like I need to, and then we'll go from there. There's a few more, there's I think 2 more things I want to do on the laptop, but I might wait a little bit later. Like, they're not that necessary to complete right now. I might just give myself an hour to get them done, because they're not hard, but I'll probably just give it an hour. Once the hour's up, then I'll stop. I just scratched myself. Then I'll stop, and we'll probably work on the Spring Hogs, because yeah, so lighting right now is actually pretty good, because those lines that come from this are gone now. If you hear any noises, it's an ice cream truck. So that means I'm pretty good to start working on the comic page now, so I can get it done, because I can watch YouTube on my laptop, which is what I've been doing now, because I was using my tablet for it, but now that I'm good here, I will switch over so I can use that for entertainment now, and I can focus on filming. So I only have 3 panels left. One of them I just have to color her leg in for the shorts portion, and I got 2 more actual panels to actually color on screen, and then I have to re-outline it and then do the black and then film over here which I'll probably do tomorrow so it's better lighting, I think. Because I can at least get it started now with filming it or putting it together, and then I can finish the final picture tomorrow, like that little bit, just kind of like the final shot situation. And then take pictures for posting on my comic page, my comic account later. Because I do have a Instagram comic account. It's called Arlethea Comics, so that's where I post all my comic pages along with my minis. So, which to be fair, I don't update it that often, but it's only whenever I get a comic page done. But I have 2 comic pages sitting on my thing right now that have not gone up yet, and I need to actually put those up. And then, so maybe tomorrow and Friday I can put those up, and then that way next week I can put up the writer's one. Is probably what will happen. So, that's kind of where I'm at. But yeah, I'm just gonna end it here because I'm also hungry, so I want a snack. Yeah, so this was a good little sketch session, kind of. But yeah, we're just gonna end it here. So I know it's a little bit boring this week, like how it's been in the past, but again, it's all research right now, so I'm like, I can't really like show anything. Like, it's just boring. It's like admin kind of stuff. So that was about the extent of excitement. We'll see about the next vlog of what happens, depending on what I can get into. Maybe tomorrow we can do a little bit more, like I can do some sketch. Maybe I can do some sketch progress for the next vlog on the little spring hog, maybe just to like kind of start, like show how I kind of started. So that might be a thing I can do. But we'll have to see. And then maybe when I'm making this actual, like trying to make the stickers again, possibly. So we'll see how that works out. Because I'm going to have to do like an actual like printing of them to see if that fixes the border problem. Because if it does not, then I don't know. Then I'll have to look it up and figure it out. So that's where we're at. But yeah, I'm just going to end it here. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey guys, so this little video is just a quick recap of my previous little painting I did, which is of my spring hedgehog, or my spring hog. His name is Clover, which was in honor of St. Patrick's Day, essentially. So I just got this idea from one of my mascot, actually, because she's these colors minus the black. So I was like, I thought it'd be fun to do like a yearly series where I do all 4 seasons of the hedgehogs, because all 4 of my main characters are based off of the seasons, if you will. So of course we're going to start off with spring. So obviously this is also my favorite just because he's green. So I'm just going to say that right now. The rest of them we'll see in the future. But this is how he turned out, and I absolutely love it so much. This is probably the best painting I've ever done personally. But it just makes me very happy, and I just love seeing the colors all together. Yay! But that is that. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!